All right, so the African Fast Zone recently shared that they says South Africa has over 400 airports and airstrips, the highest in Africa. Yep. This is African time. Hello, my people. Welcome to African time. Okay, the name is Vidashi. Well, we are actually discussing about Africa's airports and airstrips. Okay, and it's said and believed that South Africa, the country at the southern side of Africa, is said to be the most African country with the most airports and airstrips. But mind you, though, not just airport and airstrips, but most serviceable. Not ones that are actually there and not working. No, these ones are actually working and functioning. They say the most serviceable in Africa. Mind you, they say they have 400 plus. Big shout out to Africa and big shout out to South Africa for this one. Yep, I'm clapping for you guys too because you guys have actually increased this one. How crazy and how fun it is to have about 400 plus airports and airstrips, and most importantly, the key word here is serviceable. That means they are in function and working. Beautiful work done, South Africa. Beautiful. All right, so this one came and says obviously South Africa is the best country in the world. Well, that is a South African right there actually letting you guys know that obviously there's no doubt SA is one of the best countries in the world. Well, I might say it's actually true though, because I'm actually impressed when you actually decided to learn about Africa dynamics and what is actually happening in Africa. You get to know that South Africa is actually doing great. It's actually far ahead of most African countries, and I hope African countries can learn one or two from South Africa, and we all can be great together. What do you think? Okay, so that there will be less influx of immigrants to other countries. That all countries are actually growing in a nice pace. That we all can actually stay in our countries and then enjoy our home food and our home language and our own people. How do you guys think about this? It's nice, right? Yeah, hopefully the whole continent experience something impressive like that. Okay, well, big shout out to South Africa for this. Well, let's make this interesting. See this. So the African narrative came and says African countries listed by total serviceable airports end of 2024, listed by number of airports for both domestic and international flights. All right, so we are going to actually notice and know the number or ranking of other African countries in Africa per se, the number of airports and airstrips that are serviceable in the 2024, okay, or in 2024. That was the latest data though. We are not in we are in 2025, but latest data is 2024. So let's actually see what is up to or what was shared by this the African narratives people. Okay, let's go. All right, so they came and says number one is South Africa. South Africa having about 407 airports and airstrips. Number 2 is DR Congo with 198 airports and airstrips. And number 3 is Kenya with 197 airports and airstrips. And number 4 is Zimbabwe with 196. And number 5 is Tanzania, 166. And number 6 is Algeria, 149. And number 7 is Libya, 146. And number 8 is Namibia, 112. And number 9 is Angola, 102. And number 10 is Mozambique, 98. And number 11, South Sudan, 89. And number 12 is Zambia, 88. And number 13 is Madagascar, 83. And number 14 is Egypt, 83. And at number 15, we have Botswana with 74. Okay, so these countries listed here are said to be African countries with the most airports and airstrips in their various countries. South Africa leading with a huge margin of 107 airports. And note this. They are all serviceable. That means they are working perfectly. Very good. Okay, so this one came and says safari is a big industry in SA. Many camps and lodges in remote areas have their own airstrips. What's the issue? This is just one industry. I'm sure there are many more. Okay, so the South African actually believe that it's because of the safari that are actually in South Africa. South Africa have a lot of big safaris that actually almost every camps have their own airstrips. So combined with this one, it's actually possible that SA may have or may be leading in this industry, Africa Airlines and airstrips industry. That is one of the reasons he is stating though. This one also says no wonder South Africa is such a top destination with that many airports and airstrips. It's no surprise that they make it easy for the world to experience their breathtaking landscapes. Okay, so this one is saying that no wonder everybody wants to go to South Africa. Of course, look at this. with this lot of airstripes, it's so easy to visit South Africa and visit any part of the country, and also to notice and enjoy every part of the country too, because it's so easy to travel in and out of every cities and also through your country. This is actually impressive. This actually can boost tourism and also actually increase the number of people visiting the country and also their stay in the country too. That is impressive. That is so much impressive. So that is it for South Africa and Africa at large concerning our airport and airstrikes. But I want to share this one with you. So you see, in 2024, it was believed that South Africa have 407, right? But see this list here. It says below are the top 10 African countries with the most serviceable airports in 2025. So ranked number of airports and global ranking. So number 1 is South Africa, and now it says to be like in 2025, South Africa have moved from having 407 airports or airstrips to 575, and they are 13th globally. Number 2 is Kenya with 370, and they are 18th globally. Number 3 is the Democratic Republic of Congo with 272, and they are 24th globally. Number 4 is Namibia with 255, and they are 25th globally. Number 5 is Tanzania with 206, and they are actually 28th globally. Number 6 is Zimbabwe with 144, and they are 36 globally. And number 7 is Botswana, and with 122 airports, and they are 41st globally. Number 8 is Zambia with 119, and they are 42nd globally. And number 9 is Angola with 106, and they are 49th globally. And at number 10 is Libya with 99. Liberia with 99 airports in Africa so far. So this is actually the latest ranking, the 2025 ranking. So mind you, South Africa moved from 407 to 575 in less than 6 months. That is impressive. That's so much impressive. Well, big shout out to my South Africans, and this is actually something that I wanted you guys to know and learn and also identify and discuss about Africa continent and what's happening in Africa. The name is Brashi. Thank you for your time. See you guys around.